So I'm gotta watch my flame as I put my goggles on. I don't flame somebody. Okay. So my heat control, heat here is going to get that edge really hot really fast. Now what I want to do, I want to get the hot heat here where it's not right on the edge of the metal.
Right.
If I get it right on the edge of the metal, it'll melt really fast. So I don't want to melt it, and you'll notice that when it gets hot, I'll actually pull my flame back up. Now the top metal is hot, but the bottom metal is not hot. So I've got to get them both red hot. And if I try to heat that lower metal and I get too much on that edge right there, I'm going to melt that edge, and that's not what I want to do. So I'm trying to keep the flame, notice how I'm kind of steering it away from that edge. I want to keep it hot, but I got to get everything. So you see how I'm moving the flame back and forth from both pieces of metal. I'm trying to, and I'll go closer or further depending upon how red hot it is. And I'm trying to get everything so it's a really cherry red hot without actually melting it. So now it's looking, both metals are looking quite red hot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my brazing rod in. I got to get this lower one a little bit hotter. And I'm going to actually put the flame right on the brazing rod right there and get that to melt. As I melt it across the seam here. And when it's melted, I'm going to actually come over here and try to heat back in here because I want that to suck itself in. So I'm going to come over and add some more to that. And then I'm going to try to keep that liquid as well as, and so I'm almost like I'm pushing it. I'm trying to get it nice and hot, but keep it liquid so I can get more of that melted in between the two seams. Remember, if I'm super gluing it, the more glue you have over more surface area, the better it's going to stick. Sometimes you can do the edge a little bit there. A little bit of the edge there. So just add a little bit more in there. And that fizzling was the flux that you saw. It's keeping the oxygen away from the metal to keep it from slagging and creating that material that's going to make it so it's tough for it to stick. Go ahead and it's got a nice bronze to it. Now the idea would be if the metal goes all the way down, what we're going to do is we're going to get a hammer and we're going to try to break this so we can see. And I'm going to wire wheel this a little bit so you can see.